cause she smelled it. So I picked up a friend and went in at the telly. Watch this, how you a gangsta on cop shit? Fuck is a tag, if I want it, I cop it. Yo, young just talking.
Boy, AB Steph, goddamn, we tuned in the Off the Top.
Then he joined with me, Adam, normally known as Adam's Photography. You can follow me on IG.
It's your boy B Swin, aka Chop. You know, we here with Off the Top, baby. Let's go.
Earlier, we were basically saying about the influence on the culture. Like, what you think the biggest part is, bro? Like, you think the music? You think just the social influence of it? Social media of it?
See, in my opinion, I feel like it's more media. Yeah, you got the music, but all that just media. You know, I think we got so much media just coming around the world, we're just constantly consuming.
That's true. How you feel, my boy?
I feel quite the same, man. I feel like it's the media. I feel like how we portray certain things and how we kind of make it seem like these things are cool. When in reality, the truth is that some of this stuff that we promoting might not be the best stuff. But again, as we talked about earlier in our own sessions, we talked about take it with a grain of salt because, you know, it is music. It is an art, you know. So I believe you do have to leave that somewhere to, like, you know, the viewer has to have their own discrepancy, has to have their own view with that. But yeah, definitely sometimes they can portray it the wrong way.
Right. I agree with you.
But then again, we do have that better influence. But you can't blame people, like you said, like people just out just for money, shit like that. It's a business at the end of the day.
For sure.
All that shit out the window, the feelings and shit.
See, that's the number one thing. Like, money run the world. So, like, anything is just operated for
monetary gain.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why it is gonna be such influence with the music industry. They can show you what money, like they got money, or they just present a lot of valuable things. That's what a lot of people want. So it's just gonna have an influence over. If you see the neighborhood drug dealer with fancy cars, you gonna want what he got.
Yeah, it's the allure of it, man. It's
right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, it looks good, but you know, as we know, you know what I'm saying, it's been said, everything that glimmers isn't gold, you know. But again, it's what everybody's pushed to see. You want to be that, even with the personas, the images that we see, you know what I'm saying, bro. Everybody think it'd be cool to want to be a dope boy or do some shit that ain't even them, and you know, a lot of times that shit happens, and it's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up.
Yeah, for real.
Because a lot of times people do let that shit get to their head, though. So,
that's just like we're talking about Kanye. How it don't matter what he says and shit like that. At the end of the day, the industry's gonna always prevail, like, in a sense. You feel me? So you gonna always be censored. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Because that's like, you just can't be bigger than the program. Like, that's some Matrix shit, but that's true as hell, though. Like, you just can't be bigger than what's going on, for real. But then the moment you do, then they got to show you why you're not bigger. Now they got this, how they doing them now. Because then basically every brand that's going to cut ties with Kanye is just thinking like, well, if we continue to support him, then they going to cancel us. So that's going to hurt our brand, so let's just cut ties with him.
Facts. Hey,
It's a monopoly effect.
When they really want you, they going to get you, though, for real.
For real.
If they really want you, they going to get you. And they just, some shit shouldn't be spoken.
Real shit.
And he definitely hurt some people's feelings, right or wrong.
So they y'all fuck with the boy on a personal level?
See, some of his I fuck with some of his points. There is some outlandish things he be doing, like, in the media that is just gonna fuck him up in the long run type shit. But
so if you could have a one-on-one conversation with him, what would be your main point that you get across to him? Watch what he fucking say?
You don't gotta do this.
I'd probably say that, but really I wouldn't tell him anything, because at the end of the day you can't control nobody, you feel me?
Right.
And then like, he's gonna do his own things regardless, as you've seen as the years progress, you feel me?
What he tell Sway? You ain't got the answer, Sway?
And then what happened?
Sway did have the answer,
like,
though.
You just gotta let somebody learn in a case like that, you feel me? So how do y'all feel about, like, progressing in the field that you're working in, you feel me? Like, let's say you're an entrepreneur, right? What are your steps? Push yourself to go further.
I really just start admiring all the shit that I did so far, and just really want to keep me going. Mm-hmm. Seeing is believing. So if you done did a certain amount of shit, it's just you always want to see what's next after that. So that's probably going to keep me going.
Then for you, bro, if you just stepping into like the music scene, you want to get yourself out there, as somebody new stepping in the song, how you feel?
I definitely feel like just with anything, you just have to, comes a certain level of dedication to whatever you're doing and whatever you call your craft. You have to work at it. You have to constantly get better. And in the meantime, you know what I'm saying, you do want to get your stuff out there. And I am learning to do that more so, I would say. You know what I'm saying, just putting myself out there, going ahead and releasing things when I think they're good or whatnot, and not second guessing it. So I say that's definitely been major. But again, just overall progression, just trying to get better, albeit in music or financially or just in life in general. You know.
The little big things like networking. Do you feel like you're doing enough to really meet people and get out there?
I was just chatting with my girl actually about this, and she you know, she stays on me about it, like how I'm not like really pushing my shit enough, but you know what I mean, I'm developing things that I believe are going to help, but again, the production has to be there. You know what I'm saying, I'm trying to align everything, the cards the right way, if you will. So yeah, but it's gonna be there soon. Yeah, definitely.
The same thing with you still.
Shit with me, I feel like I just get a lot of shit done better when I'm introverted. But I feel like everybody I should network with is I'm already networked with. I just gotta keep putting in the work.
See, that's the thing though. You can't stop meeting new people, like, cause you gotta always grow your network.
Every network ain't got a point to it though.
That's
like,
true. That's why you gotta have your picks.
Exactly. So like, I feel like if everybody that you already creating shit with and actually getting it done process too, that's who you need to be in tune with. Now other areas that you might start reaching, then you gonna find people in that network when it's time. But other than that, just trying to go find shit just because you know, like, well, damn, I just need that contact. If you ain't got use for it right now, then it's gonna do you no good. Like, for instance, if I was tapped in with a club promoter right now, if I ain't really got a song that I'm spinning that I'm trying to actually put a budget behind, that'll be no use for me right now.
Just be wasting space.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
But certain shit may be different. And like, alright, for you, going in contact with like a new sports client or something, that should be way beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Versus it's like athletes saying, like, I need to find a photographer right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain shit that'll serve more purpose to it.
I like meeting new people. I like meeting the right people. Like,
exactly. It come back to that, like what we were basically saying earlier. Like, everything's got a reason behind it. Mm-hmm. Like, 'cause you gonna meet who you supposed to meet. It's always gonna, no matter if it didn't turn out in your favor, it was always supposed to go that way. And then sometimes, like, forceful relationships always end bad, because it's only coming good from one side of the party. Like, you may be actually trying to work with somebody, but they real intention is not to even do shit. So it's like, well, damn, bro, I'm just wasting time and effort just fucking around with this person.
Kills your motivation, your morale, all that shit.
Right, exactly. Like, certain even little DJs I done tapped in with, like, mixtape hosting and shit. They either be bullshitting, or they just try to, like, take advantage of the situation, and then that just fucked me up from trying to reach out to any DJ, which I know it ain't supposed to be like that, but I always think like a nigga on the same type of time.
Oh God, like,
you just like, I already know what type of time that person on. But the whole time, the person you think might not even be on that type of time, but it just was already been built. Just fucking around with the wrong people. Time is everything too, bro. I don't know, man.
Time ain't nothing, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You gonna look up, then next thing you know, you just didn't do shit, or
passed you by.
The shit didn't pass you by, man. I'm telling you.
That shit never stops. Like, never, ever, 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 ever.
Right.
Then, like, I like fucking with people with a genuine purpose. I don't like for shit to just be, like, based off of just one thing. You know what I'm saying? I like to be locked in with people, like, shit, besides if we ain't doing this, like, we still, you know, can kick it. Like, we still, it's just genuine all the way around. I feel like that'd be, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that'd be the best type of relationships and shit to build with. Because if we just operate off of one thing, 9 times out of 10, y'all never gonna lock in with shit for real.
It never really worked like that, bro.
Exactly. Because if you ain't got that one thing, then it can't happen. So it's like, well, damn, that ain't good. And just seeing that from any business, even from, like, just to the house flipping. Like, your certain subs, you want to build you want that shit to be genuine more than anything. Because if you just going through these corporations to get your sub work done, there ain't no real relationship built there. 9 out of 10. No. So that shit gonna fuck you up more than anything. Because with a genuine relationship, you might tell somebody, like, I know you charge 20, but I got 15, and they gonna do it off the strength of just the relationship they got. But you go to that corporation, it's like, nah, we need what we need, and that's even with networking with anything. Just relationships always matter. Them shit to get you in the doors. Just certain genuine shit. Then some networks like could be bad because a person might see your potential or whatever you might have going on, and now they like might be trying to shut certain doors on you just because like you might be trying to achieve more than them. They feel like.
See, those type of relationships, bro, I hate them, bro. Like when you meet somebody, then like it turns bad.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You never know though, and that shit costs time. You gotta spend time to know. So then, like when you figure that shit out, it's like, man. But it always gonna feel like it's forced though, on some real shit. Cause you gonna see so many signs and be like, damn, I just need to just leave that shit alone. But you keep goddamn spending time, then now you gonna get the whole result. Like, damn.